BC Outdoor Sport Fishing is brought to you by Yamaha, BC Outdoors Magazine, Rapala, Duncanby Lodge, Port Boathouse, Lowrance, Mayhem Fly Fishing.
Welcome everybody to BC Outdoor Sport Fishing. Well, I'd say we have a special episode for us for today for sure, because it's always a special treat when we get to be in this country. So welcome to the show, Curtis.
Thank you very much.
BC Fly Fishing Charters.
Yeah.
We've done this a couple times now, different seasons, different species, but we have the sun shining finally.
Yeah.
And sounds like fishing's decent up there. So let's first of all, let's talk about where we are and how people can get here, and then obviously up to where we're going, and then let's talk about what we're doing.
All right, we're at Grant Narrows Park on Pitt Lake, in Pitt Meadows. We're going to be heading across the lake up into the upper Pitt River and fly fishing for some bull trout.
That's awesome. Of course, we did this a couple of years ago, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It was kind of funny. You're like, yeah, right there, this riffle, there's a fish. I don't know. You're the fish whisperer. We'll just go with what you got, right? So again,
sometimes you get lucky.
Exactly. And sometimes you're just good. So we're about like 45 minutes from, let's say, Coquitlam area, Burnaby area, right? So to get here, and so not a bad drive, nice and quiet. And then we got how long is the run up the water there?
We got about a half an hour across the lake, as long as it's flat.
Okay, and then you said also too there might be a special treat if we get on the water here, and there might be something on the way up.
That's right, yeah.
Right. Well, if we stand here talking, we might miss it.
Well, we're getting close. Yeah.
All right, let's get in the boat. Let's get going then.
All right, sounds good. Keep stripping right up to the end here. There you go.
There's a fish right there. Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, you got him.
There you go. Fish on. Nice.
That's not the same one that just grabbed you the cast before either.
No, that's a different one. It's got some weight to him. Oh yeah.
I think this one is actually smaller than the other one.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a nice fish. How strong, eh?
Crazy strong.
Wow.
They use that current. They're just masters of it.
Yeah.
Holding up for you nicely.
Nice, yeah. Oh, he's strong. I guess that's an 8-weight bent buckle right over.
Oh yeah.
Oh, gorgeous.
Nice fish.
Yeah. So they're so aggressive, eh? Wow. Just reel in just a little bit more here, and I'll get his head turned in. Beautiful.
Like that.
Nice job. That's a good fish. Wow. This little single barbless hook pops right out.
I think it's out in the net already.
It is already out, yeah.
Yeah, that's him there. He's maybe 3 pounds.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Nice little buck.
Yeah.
You can see how silver he is. Those are all
Super
all
bright.
from the ocean, yeah.
Yeah.
Sea run, just like a salmon, right?
Yeah.
And as they stay in longer, you can see his fins. They're starting to get little white edges on them.
Yeah.
And he hasn't turned a lot yet. He's just starting to get a little bit of color on his belly there.
Yeah.
But
It's gorgeous fish.
beautiful. Oh yeah, they're stunning.
He's good to go.
He is absolutely
Yeah, and gone.
ready.
Wow. I'm going to catch that other one. I know there's another one in there now.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Great start. And then I'll even let you throw a cast in too. You know, you got to catch at least one. Now, how big do these fish typically get? Like that's what average or?
Probably around average. Yeah, that's a mature fish, like just mature, first year coming back to spawn. So obviously they're the most plentiful.
Yeah.
They say they live up to like 20 years though.
Oh, smoke.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
And a 20-year-old fish is like 15, 16 pounds up here.
You've seen them?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. That first, like I said, the first one that came up when I saw it on the show, I was like, holy jeez. It came right. I thought it was a rock at first.
Drop your anchor. We'll be right back.
Get action. Do things. Be sane. Don't fritter away your time. Create. Act. Take a place wherever you are. And be somebody. Get action.
To me, it's about priorities. I'm never going to look back and wish I had spent more time in the office. So I look for chances to disconnect, to reconnect with what's important, to remember what life's really all about. So make a splash. You never know where it could take you. Yamaha. Conquer water.
Closed captioning brought to you by the world-famous Duncanby Lodge, located in beautiful Rivers Inlet, BC.
Yeah, now there you go. Now strip it. Fairly quick. There you go. Yeah.
Another one right there. You called it. Right by Garrett's feet.
Yeah. There you go. That's a good one too.
I'm just trying to keep him a bit out of the current here.
You can if he goes, you can let him go. We can follow him quite a ways here.
Yeah, okay.
If he hits that fast water, he'll be gone out of this run.
Yeah. So I'll try to keep him over this way a bit if I can. They're so strong, these fish. It's amazing. He doesn't even know he didn't even know he's hooked yet. Well, he does, but he's not even doing much.
He's got an idea. Oh, there you go. That's a nice fish.
Yeah, beautiful. Now I can't imagine getting something. Oh, we got one 2 years ago that was a good size.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9 maybe.
Yeah.
That's a bigger fish.
Oh yeah, that's going the right way.
Yeah. Yeah, that was basically over, like you said, over in that fast water and swing it right where the camera is right.
Oh yeah, it's
right
gonna look like you
feet.
pulled them out of somebody's living room.
Yeah. Wow, that's big.
Well, that's a nice doe. That's a nice female fish.
Wow.
See a nice pretty little head on her? And look at how fat she is. And you go ahead and you grab them, and they're almost as wide as they are deep.
Yeah, you can just see across. It's beautiful. There we go.
Well, she
She's
wants
ready.
to go. We'll let her go.
All right, so why don't you take a couple casts? I don't want to take all the prime water. Go put one in there. I can be the net guy. I'm pretty good at it, apparently.
We're quite a ways up high in the river right now, and we're getting into these sort of pools where they live in, where they spend a lot of time in. These fish will have come in a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
And they'll sit here for a while because they don't spawn until like September.
Yeah. It's just,
And so they can congregate in certain pools, and if you get them on the right day, you can do quite well on them. Here's one.
yes. Beauty. This thing's got short memories, eh?
Yeah.
Nice fish. There he is. Here, I just gotta hold on. I gotta pull my sleeve up here so I don't get my hoodie wet for the day. Gorgeous.
Beauty.
You did say we were on our way up here, and you're like, well, there's a guaranteed spot up here. And I always say, you never say the word guarantee.
No.
You know, back in the day when the whole sockeye fishery was going on, I had a neighbor, and I said, I'm going to take you fishing. Don't worry about it. It's guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
8 hours, not one fish. We figured out later the commercial opening happened and finished them off. So when you said that word, I was like, oh boy. I'll see if we can't size up here, eh?
Hi guys, this is Curtis Myers with BC Fly Fishing Charters. bcflyfishingcharters.ca is the website. Just talking to you today a little bit about what we're actually doing on the river here, how we're covering the water, and basically the hands-on of what we're doing to find these fish. Now, we're fishing for a sea run bull trout, and while they're on a spawning run, they're not running up the river. We're not standing in one spot waiting for the fish to come to us. We're fishing for a fish that's already entered the river and he's holding. And they're gonna be sitting behind a rock somewhere in this big stretch of water. And so for us to find him, I don't know whether he's gonna be in the bottom today or he's gonna be in the top today, so we gotta cover the river. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start up at the head of the run, which is the top where the water pours in. There's gonna be fast water with the slow water on the inside. That's kind of what forms the run. And those fish are gonna sit in those seams in that transition between the fast and the slow water and wait for stuff to get blown by them, wait for food to come by them. They're feeding while they're here. So we're always gonna start at the top of the run. We're gonna make our cast, put a mend into it, slow the fly down, swing it through the really nice water that the fish could be laying in, add a couple of strips to entice them. And then with every cast, we take a couple of steps down, do it again. Take a couple of steps down and do it again. And we'll move our way down from the top of the run in through the body of it here where we have this really nice little break, and then down into the tail out where these big boulders start to flatten out, and those fish, they love to sit in those big boulders, and there's little pockets in between them where they'll hide and again wait for food to come by them. So if I'm going to put it into motion here, we start by throwing our cast out, always a little bit downstream so our head's facing the right direction. That right there is the mend, and that's it. We're just straightening our line out on the water and letting the current swing that fly, letting the current do the work, and it's gonna move the fly slowly across the current. When we get into the bottom here where it's either gonna hang up or starts to slow down, we can add a little bit to it and strip the fly, make it move in that slower water, trying to entice that bite. Now we're gonna take our steps, and we do it all over again. For more tips like this, check us out online or tune in again next week.
Oh, it's in the big water. He's in the fast water.
Feisty, ready to get back at it.
Yeah, nice to keep them wet.
So that was one of those all the way through the run.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And then in the bitter end, in the rocks at the bottom.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful hen, beautiful girl sitting in there.
and gone.
And away she goes.
But look
like
at, like,
that.
I'm looking at her. I can see her here, but look how she blends in.
Oh, they're unbelievable.
She's right behind these rocks right now, and she's gonna rest and gone. And this water is so clear too.
Perfect
And
camouflage.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. That's awesome.
you
That was a
go.
nice little hike to get the net. And
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's,
good job. I thought you lost it at one point. It looked like it was going right into the fast water there, right?
yeah,
And,
well, it was all down. These are all great big rocks. It was like
Yeah.
down in the rocks. You can feel the line sliding over the
Yeah.
rock.
Well, I guess we can go through again or try another spot. What do you think?
Yeah, well, we might run a couple more. We got one down there, and
Yeah.
we'll run a couple more through the same spot.
they
And
might-
if we don't get nothing there, then we'll head up to another.
Okay. Yeah,
another
perfect.
hole.
All right, cool. I gotta put the net aside, grab my rod again.
Check your leaders. We'll be right back.
No one knows the West Coast like Port Boathouse and the boat you need to enjoy some of the world's most spectacular waters. Whether you want the performance and comfort of a cutwater boat, a Ranger tug, the superb build quality of a North River boat, or to relax on a Suncatcher pontoon, we have it all. We're Yamaha's largest outboard dealer too, and deliver on the kind of deals and service that leave everyone else behind. Port Boathouse, celebrating 40 years of service. Yamaha. Yamaha revs your heart.
Side pressure. Slow guy. Nice. Beautiful.
Oh, there we go.
Just
Bigger.
lost one on the cast there.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a weird retrieve too, or a weird take. It was so subtle.
So soft. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. No.
Oh,
They don't have that like a rainbow where they grab it and they turn around
Yeah.
and you get that nice yank.
Yeah.
If that fly's moving slow, they just come in, they just grab it and stop.
Yeah.
Nice. Look how he's got little pink spots. Nice little buck though.
And gone.
Poosh.
He got 2 feet away and he's gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
disappeared.
can't even see. And the
Unbelievable.
water's clear.
Unbelievable how
Yeah.
well they blend in. Yeah.
Okay, well,
There
we
we
got
go.
time. Keep fishing.
There we go.
I just lost that.
Yeah, it was 2 seconds.
I know. Oh, that's good. Maybe maybe you caught my fish.
Well,
Moved up, saw
teamwork,
yours, and went,
see?
hey, that
Teamwork.
guy's got a better looking fly. I don't know. All
Got
right.
him warmed up for it. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting bigger.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Nice. Not as big as I was hoping.
No.
That looks like the same size one that came unbuttoned earlier.
Redemption then.
Yeah.
Oh.
This condition looks good.
Oh yeah, these are all super,
Oh yeah.
super healthy.
Beautiful.
Beauty fish.
I'm gonna hold that up for Garrett over there. Yeah. Beauty.
Nice little buck.
And gone.
And away he goes.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna swing back down through here.
Yeah,
I
you were
didn't
just kind of
realize-
walking it down.
I didn't realize how deep it actually got here. I thought it just died here. So
Yeah, and you'll sit like
Yeah.
literally right there. So close.
all right. Well, try again.
And now here's a look at today's tackle and gear.
Hello folks, we're going to talk about the gear that we've been using on today's episode. 2 different rods really today. You're using a 7-weight switch and I had a single-handed 8-weight fly rod. Large arbor reels, and that's the extent of where my knowledge stops. And you can talk about the line and the building of the leaders and then of course the flies.
The lines are just a basic sink tip line on the single hand rod. The tips are very fast sinking, high density, about 12 foot long.
Yeah.
This one is a T8, it's called, so it sinks at 8 inches per second. And then for our leaders, it's a very simple leader system. I usually run a short little butt section of 30 pound, and then just a 1 wingspan of our Sufix fluorocarbon 15 pound for the tippet. And then attached to that, a fly that wiggles, and they're not a real particular fish. We like the big white one. They lots of movement to them, and they're very visible in the water. I mean, you can see them from a long ways away, and fish can see them from a long ways away too.
Just a little bit of flash in there too, right?
Just
like
a little bit of flash,
gold head.
I mean, you can see even in the wind how much that thing moves around, and it does the same thing in the water.
Yeah, super kind of easy for these fish.
Yeah, big, aggressive, nothing too technical.
Awesome. Okay, folks, we're going to follow up with a quick list, and we'll see you out on the water.
We'll be right back.
It's called the Thai Mother.
Holy man, look at that.
The brass inlays represent the eggs inside her and the eggs she lays. In the first year of our program in 2008, 1 person released their Thai salmon. This year, 93 to 97.
Yeah. I had one follow my fly that was this big.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice little fish. Look at the seal scar on him. You see where he's been bit right there with the seal.
Yep. He's ready to go.
Let him go.
Nice. Nice young aggressive fish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
I don't want to say this. I was just looking at the sky, like I can tell time by the clouds, but I just know what time it is because I looked earlier. And unfortunately, we got to get back to civilization. We both have duties. Take care of some kids, pick up and wrangle, and life to move on with, right?
There we go.
I can't thank you enough. Like this, we've come up a little bit further, and it's just is absolutely beautiful. This water, pristine, and we saw what, 1 boat full of guys.
Yeah.
Not even fishing.
No, guys out boating.
Yeah, I'll take that any day. And it was kind of neat on the way in. We saw some absolutely the biggest mayflies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, out in the lake, the hexagenia mayflies.
Yeah, and you were saying that last couple mornings there's been some cutthroat roaming around. We saw a couple splash, but a little bit further away from them we could get to. But
yeah, a little bit too spread out.
Yeah, it's okay. This made up for it.
Yeah.
The scenery, the ride,
it's a pretty special place.
Yeah, it's just an absolute pristine day today too. Like I don't think we could have hit it better. You know?
No.
Pretty good. I don't even want to say it, but I guess we should say thank you and goodbye. Like you see, I'm kind of lingering, thinking maybe I'll just hang out for a little bit longer. Yeah. But anyway, thanks, Curtis.
Right on, man.
All right.
Thank you.
And thank you, folks, for joining us on BC Outdoor Sport Fishing. We look forward to having you join us on a future episode.